What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about today's football game. You had the Philadelphia Eagles falling to the New England Patriots, 17-10 to drop the Eagles to 5-5. A game behind the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East, and the New England Patriots improved to 9-1, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram or send me a friend request on Facebook, I will have my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box. So y'all come give me a follow at the gram and send me a request on the book, and come holler at your boy, yo. This is a frustrating game, man. In my preview video, I did pick the Eagles to lose this game, 21-24. I felt like we would struggle offensively. We struggled even more offensively than I thought we did, and we played a little better defensively than I thought we would, yo. It's really frustrating, man, when you jump out. We jumped out to a 10-0 lead on that, man. And then we just did absolutely nothing on offense the rest of the game, yo. I mean, when you look at the offensive line, man, Jason Peters, look, man, I'm going to say this. I love Jason Peters. He gonna go down as one of the greatest Eagles ever to play this game. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer, yo. One of the greatest left tackles to ever play, man. He need a. This got to be his last year, man. I mean, cause I'm kind of tired of him just rolling his old self out there. You know, playing okay at times, but then eventually start getting penalties, and then eventually he gets hurt. Like, Andre Dillard is our future left tackle, yo. I want to see him out there, man. I want to see him, regardless of where this season takes us, whether we come back, win the division, whether we don't win the division and miss the playoffs, whatever the case may be, I want Andre Dillard out there getting these valuable reps, you know, for this team to go forward, man, you know, into the future, bruh. He's our future left tackle. He should be playing left tackle right now. That's just my opinion. Then, unfortunately, man, you had Lane Johnson get injured in this game and not return. But for the most part, man, despite all that, man, we gave up a few more sacks, which I think some of those sacks actually was on Carson Wentz. I think Wentz held the ball too long. But the O-line did okay, man. Running backs, man. We missed Jordan Howard today. I don't understand why J.J. didn't play today. I don't know if apparently he's not in good enough game shape. We can't sit here and say he don't know the system because he played for us. So it's like, I mean, Jordan Matthews out there, so I felt like J.J. would have been out there. But we missed that physical downhill running threat today, man. Because the thing with Miles Sanders is, though we know how explosive he is, he could catch the ball out the backfield. You know, he's capable of breaking a very long run. He's not an every down back right now, man. He is a complimentary running back, a third down back, or a running back that should be sparingly used, yo. He's not an every down back, man. And you can see that today. He's not a physical runner at all, yo. He wants to get on the sideline or get out in space and get big runs. He not going to put his head down and get 3 or 4 yards, man, like Jordan Howard or J.J. could do, yo. So we really miss Jordan Howard today, man. And Carson Wentz, man, he got to play better, man. Granted, I give him a little pass today because he didn't have nobody to throw to like that, bro. Nobody on the outside to throw the ball to like that. But then again, man, at times he got to be better. He holds on to the ball too long sometimes, man. If it's not there, check it down or run or throw it away, man. Sometimes he holds on to the ball too long, man. And that's the biggest difference. Now, granted, I love me some Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is the future. I believe the Eagles will win a Super Bowl, at least one Super Bowl with Wentz under center, yo. But the biggest difference between him and Nick Foles is Nick Foles don't hold the ball, yo. Like, Nick Foles, get rid of it. Nick Foles doesn't have the arm strength as Wentz. He isn't as accurate consistently as Wentz. He isn't as athletic or talented as Wentz. But at least by him being a veteran, he knows, get the ball out of my hand. Something similar He should look at the man across the field, seeing how Tom Brady gets this ball out of his hand. Wentz got to get the ball out of his hand, man. Like, that's my biggest issue with him is get the ball out your hands, man. Like, we cannot keep holding on to this football, yo. Get it out your hands, man. And these wide receivers, man, my goodness, man, they are so terrible, it don't make no sense, man. Jordan Matthews is awful. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, it's like you want to give him a little more room to grow because he's a rookie. But right now, we're not getting a return on our investment as far as a second-round pick. He can't beat no man coverage right now. Right now, he just cannot beat man coverage, yo. His one catch, now granted, he went scrambled, he got open in zone coverage, but he can't beat man coverage, yo. Aguilar is inconsistent, man. He'll come back, make a really nice play, then he'll drop one that you really want him to catch. The game time touchdown, granted, that was a very extremely difficult catch, but it's one that is like, man, can you please just catch it? Like, you know, I don't know, man. This team next season, we need a brand new wide receiving core, man. The only receiver that should be back next year is Arcega-Whiteside, simply because we just invested a second-round pick in him this season. But Alshon Jeffrey is getting old. He has to go. Nelson Aguilar is a free agent anyway, and we ain't paying him $9 million. He got to go. Deshaun Jackson, though, I love how he looked week one, and I felt like he was going to have a huge season this season. We can't depend on him to stay healthy. He has to go, yo. We need a brand new wide receiving core. We need to go get a guy like Robbie Anderson, and we need to draft another. We need a draft a receiver first or second round, and we need to go sign Robbie Anderson, yo. And then I think from there, you know, and then get another receiver later in the draft. Maybe find a gem later in the mid rounds. You know, we need to draft 2 receivers and sign Robbie Anderson, man. And you know, of course, start trying to develop JJ Arcega-Whiteside. And I think in the future we'll be all right, man. Defense, man, I got to give it up to the D, man. The defense played great today. You know, we didn't get as many sacks on Brady as I wish we could have, but you know, we had pressure on him. You know, Brandon Graham put pressure. Fletcher Cox put pressure. Derek Barnett put pressure. I felt like Nathan Gary had a really good game from the at linebacker, man. He was running around making plays. Kameer Grugier-Hill had a good game. I felt, shout out, man, I'm very critical of them, but shout out, man, to Ronald Darby and Jalen Mills. I thought today was one of the best games they ever played at corner today for both of them, yo. Because they covered those receivers, man. I know that wasn't great receivers for the Patriots with the exception of Julian Edelman. Or Avonte Maddox, shout out to him too, man, playing well in the slot. But I felt like they did as good of a job as they could have do, yo. Breaking up passes, tackling in open field. They did a good job. The only problem I have with the defense is Rodney McLeod got to make that interception, man. When Brady throws him that pick in the end zone, Rodney McLeod got to grab that thing and pick it off, man. That's a game-changing type of play, yo. But shout out to the D. They played well. The offense was terrible today. I mean, I apologize to everybody who had to watch that, man. And it was bad because it was a nationally televised game. And you're going to have people out here, you know, going to be bashing Wentz, talking about, oh, Wentz ain't better than Dak. Oh, he a deer in the headlights and all this other nonsense. And granted, he needs to be better. My biggest gripe with him is getting rid of the football. But, man, he has no one out there to throw to, man. It looks like 2016 Wentz's rookie year all over again, man. When he was throwing to Jordan Matthews, Dario Green Beckham, yo. Who else we had out there, yo? Nelson Aguilar before he actually became a decent player, you know, the following season. It's bad, man. It's bad, yo. And this team, I mean, Alshon Jeffrey gonna help a little bit, you know, but the crazy part is this team could still win this division. Like, this Dallas ain't running away with this division, man. They're not, yo. They're not running away with this division. Though right now on paper they're more healthier, so therefore they look they're more talented than us right now. But man, like, I felt like just having Jordan Howard and Alshon Jeffrey today could have made a difference. I felt like they could have got us another 7 points, man. Just with Alshon Jeffrey because he bringing Gilmore to him, so maybe the other receivers got a better chance to creating separation and getting open. And Jordan Howard would have hit the hole and give us 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, man. Miles Sanders can't give us that, bro. He's a change of pace / third down back. He don't hit the hole, man. He always dancing. And Boston Scott, man, honestly today, he was in over his head, man. You know, I felt like we should have used a jive, man, instead of Boston Scott out there. But the coaching staff see him. They know him more than did. I guess he ain't in game shape. I guess he'll be ready next week or whatever, man. Frustrating loss today, a loss that I did see coming, but especially when we went up 10-0, I felt like, okay, you know, maybe we got a little bit of a little motor here. We're gonna run this football, but obviously it ain't happened today. We really missed Jordan Howard did, Alshon Jeffrey. But Wentz gotta you know, he ain't got much help, but he gotta stop holding on to the ball so long. And the one positive is the defense looked good today. Maybe this is a stepping stone for the defense. Maybe the defense could get more confidence and start playing well. I felt like Darby and Mills played the best game I seen them probably play ever together as a tandem, yo. But with all that being said, man, we can't take moral victories. This is the NFL. We lost. We 5-5, and we a game behind Dallas now. But on to the Seahawks next week, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, I will do a live Q&A. Y'all could come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions and give you a shout out during the live, yo. Y'all should come join me, man. It's some good stuff, man. Oh, and by the way, man, not to discredit them, man. Shout out to the Patriots on getting the win. You know, Brady, he didn't play great today, but he's still the GOAT. Josh McDaniels, that was a great play calling to giving the ball to Edelman, letting him throw it in the end zone. And Stephon Gilmore showed today why he's the best, arguably one of the best, if not the best cornerback in football, yo. I don't want to shortchange them, man. Congrats to the Pats on the win, yo. But with that being said, man, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.